For years, Sheldon Cooper called his older brother Georgie a non-optimal life form. He mocked his grades, mocked his choices, and treated him like the family embarrassment. But here's the problem. Sheldon was wrong. And by the end of this story, you'll see the exact moment the show proves it. A moment so quiet that most fans missed it completely. What Georgie Cooper actually became changes the way we see who the truly successful sibling was. To understand why, we first need to look at how Sheldon viewed his brother. Growing up in the Cooper household, intelligence wasn't just valued, it was currency. And Sheldon, a literal genius, decided early on that Georgie didn't have any. To Sheldon, Georgie was the kid who sold knives at the mall, the kid who dropped out of community college, and the kid whose biggest business move seemed to be running a waterbed store. On paper, it didn't exactly look impressive. Sheldon made sure everyone knew where he ranked his brother, constantly making comments about his intelligence and ambition with the cold confidence only Sheldon Cooper could deliver. For years, the show presented a clear hierarchy, Sheldon at the top and Georgie somewhere near the bottom. But that hierarchy ignored something important. The kind of intelligence Sheldon understood was based on facts, formulas, and theoretical physics. It's the type of intelligence measured by tests and degrees. Georgie, however, operated using an entirely different skill set. He understood people. He knew how to negotiate, build relationships, and close deals. He took a business that many people considered a joke and turned it into something profitable. He managed customers, suppliers, and day-to-day operations in a small Texas town where many similar businesses would have failed. That wasn't luck. It was talent. The irony is that the Cooper family valued academic intelligence so highly that they barely recognized emotional or commercial intelligence when it appeared right in front of them. Georgie wasn't failing their test. He was succeeding in a completely different game, and his strengths extended far beyond business. At an age when most people are still trying to figure out who they are, Georgie became a father. He was young, unmarried, and had no roadmap for how to handle the situation. Yet he stepped up. He didn't run away from responsibility. He didn't expect the world to adjust itself around his feelings. He accepted reality and did what needed to be done. Over time, he built a meaningful relationship with his daughter and became one of the most emotionally grounded characters in the story. Compare that with Sheldon, who at the same age struggled with basic independence and still relied heavily on his mother for support. One brother was raising a child, while the other still needed raising himself. That's not a single impressive moment, it's a pattern of character. It's a form of intelligence that doesn't come with awards or diplomas, but can hold an entire family together. There's also a moment that many viewers overlook. It's not dramatic. There's no emotional speech or triumphant music. It happens quietly during an ordinary conversation. Georgie makes a decision that significantly improves the financial future of the Cooper family. Nobody tells him what to do. Sheldon doesn't design the plan. Georgie simply evaluates the situation, accepts the risk, and makes the right call. No genius-level calculations were required, just good judgment. And that's one of the show's most important messages. In real life, judgment often matters more than raw intelligence. Sheldon could calculate complex scientific problems, but Georgie could read people, understand opportunities, and make practical decisions. One skill helps you excel in a laboratory, the other helps you build a life. This idea extends beyond television. In the real world, people often treat academic achievement as the only valid form of intelligence. Society rewards grades, degrees, and test scores, while overlooking emotional maturity, business instincts, and practical wisdom. Georgie Cooper challenges that assumption. He's proof that someone who doesn't follow the traditional path can still become financially successful, emotionally mature, and deeply respected. While Sheldon spent years collecting degrees and pursuing scientific accomplishments, Georgie was learning lessons directly from life. And those lessons shaped him into someone capable of handling responsibility, relationships, and real-world challenges. Eventually, even Sheldon is forced to recognize the truth. He never delivers a dramatic apology or openly admits he was wrong. That's simply not who Sheldon Cooper is. Instead, the acknowledgement appears in smaller moments, subtle signs of respect and reluctant recognition. The brother he once dismissed as a non-optimal life form becomes one of the most stable, responsible, and dependable members of the Cooper family. This isn't a fan theory. It's the story the show quietly builds over many years, piece by piece. So, was Sheldon wrong about Georgie? Absolutely. Not because Georgie suddenly became a genius, but because Sheldon spent years using the wrong measuring stick. Intelligence isn't one thing, success isn't one thing. And the people we often underestimate, the ones who don't follow the expected path, are sometimes the ones quietly building the strongest and most stable lives of Elle. If this changed the way you see Georgie Cooper, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling us which Cooper sibling you think was the most underrated. And make sure you stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll break down the one Cooper sibling everyone forgets about and why that person might actually be the smartest Cooper of them all.